Jesus himself expressed the biblical viewpoint for the church in the parable recorded in St. Luke 19 and 13, where he tells of the man who went on a long journey. And he left his estate with his servants to manage, to do business for him until he got back. Watch this. The man's servants knew he was coming back. So they were not to sit down and do nothing. He had charged them to do business, to invest what he had given them. Could I tell you that when Jesus went back to heaven, he left the world in our hands to do business for him until he gets back? You see, the church, the Christian, you have a responsibility because God has left his business in your hands. See, the church was known, the highest institution in the world is the church. Don't get because there's no glamour, the church don't have no glamour, so we seek other institutions and we call them higher than the church. But God only left one institution, he left the church. And he left the church in the hands of men. So when we fall down on our job, we are doing a service to Christ and his kingdom. Now watch this. He said, I'll come back. These people were not called to get wrapped up in the business and forget that he's coming back. Yeah. See, sometimes we get caught up in this work that the Lord assigned to us, and it become our own. It's our own. We work as if it's our own. Some of us take it as our own, and we don't want the one. We're territorial, eh? We rather than shout when someone come in the kingdom, we get sort of disturbed because they come in my kingdom, and they can take away something from me in my kingdom. That's the way some of us think. But the man said, I'm coming back. Occupy till I come. You don't take on nothing. You don't own nothing. You're only here for a moment. See, notice the heavenly exhortation in this. We are God's servants down here, and we are called to occupy until he comes, not to claim ownership of God's property. We are called to wait while we wait for his return. But listen, every round gets higher and higher. And I speak to us from the Spirit of God. When God calls you and God's anoints you and God puts you in a position to help people or to bring people into his kingdom, every round gets higher and higher. Don't get bogged down. Some people, have you ever noticed, I'm sure Brother McCarthy would have come across this as we as preachers do. You go to some people's house just to say hello, to talk. They want to keep you there all day. They want to keep you there all day. All right? Now you have other houses you want to go to speak to. But some people that keep you bogged down, you have to know how to say, hey, okay, I have to leave now. Because there are others. There are others that need to hear from you. So don't get bogged down in the same old all the time. Now, I say this and we have 5 more minutes and I'll be finished. The message of any church is twofold. How we grow our members internally and the difference we make in the social world, in the social area around us. It is one thing to feel good when we leave the Lord's house on Sunday, but it's another thing to live from Monday to Saturday in our communities in such a way that the people will know you've been with God on Sunday. That's very important. That's very important. So you are coming to church to win no one for Christ. It's how you live after you leave church. Because the voice of us are holy when we're in church. If the devil come in here right now and sit on that seat, he'll sit there looking holy. So it does not, you see, your work, your witness is not here. Your witness when you go out of those doors and you live a life that exemplifies that you've been with God on Sunday. That's what it's about. The people in your community, your neighbors should know you're God's child. They should walk in here on a Sunday and see you singing the choir and say, see, we must impact the community.